Even Bank 246. If you do want to see a detailed video on spark plugs, I will leave a link in the description for the first time when I put the E3s in. I will just warn you this, probably better to stick with the iridiums, but that video will show you everything you need to know. I just feel like they've never been off before. I wonder who did that.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yep. I like those factory popping sounds. Alright, coil up.
Clean.
Yep. This engine doesn't burn up parts, but they do wear out. That's a little bit different. A little bit different problem. Alright, let's see how bad cylinder number 2, if it's anything like 1. The first time I did this, she made some awful noises. Alright, let's see what survey says.
Seems like you guys went mudding with this thing.
We did.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I was there for that. Because this is when we still had that one person here.
Nope, these front ones are a little tough. Not too bad compared to number 1.
Not like the thing you had to physically force it to.
Mm-hmm. Cleanest one so far. Now it is wet because I sprayed WD-40 because I hate fighting with aluminum heads, but this plug actually looks really good. So I might have only had one cylinder doing it. One cylinder, but definitely was loud, and it sounded really bad on the passenger side. I put anti-seize on every aluminum head job I do. I won't do it on steel, there's no need. Steel plug, steel head. Steel plugs, aluminum head, anti-seize. Now if you don't have anti-seize, you could use engine oil. It may smoke a little bit on startup, but it'll quickly go away. Torquey.
I wonder how that thing hasn't broken yet.
I've had this torque wrench for quite some time.
It's still not let you down?
Nope.
Well.
I bought a couple other ones and nothing works as good as this one. Someday I'm going to get one of those nice digital ones.
What, digital?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, what does digital do?
You don't have to click it.
Oh, so it just beeps?
Yep.
Nice
We're
to
at
know.
20 foot-pounds.
Our era is lazy.
No, because you can over-torque it with that click.
Oh,
Double
take it
click.
out. That's why it's always better to do it in a garage.
Yep. Okay, tighten up the coil. Plug number 2 back in so you don't get it mixed up with number 1. Where did my plug coil go?
Check the side there.
Okay. Alright, cylinder number 2. Sorry, number 4. There's a 2 down here I'm looking at, but that's for 2.
Yeah, you're on 4, dude.
Wow.
Oof.
Someone might have over-torqued that one just a little bit.
Someone? Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't have any actual problems.
Nope, I had no misfire codes.
Well, wait, don't we gotta plug the port back in anyways and test it?
Computer's always testing. That's the thing with OBD2. It's always testing.
Well, yeah, I'm saying you gotta wipe it and then test it again. That's clean.
Yeah. A little dirt on it. A little WD-40 down the hole. See how bad this one screams. We got a blister spot right there, so that can be a hot spot. That's pretty bad blistering right there. So 2 potential cylinder pings, 1 on each side of the engine.
It seems like the middle ones are always the one pinging. That's a pattern.
Yeah.
Because look, 3 was pinging, 4 was pinging. So, pattern. Wasn't there a guy who like had a miss? He had like a different spark plug in it, and it like lasted for quite a while.
Oh, that story.
Yeah, that one.
I was doing plugs on a 3.4, and everything was going good. Then I got to a cylinder in the back near the firewall, so it was near the steering column, and it would not come out. And I had a choice: destroy the engine, destroy the cylinder head, trying to get it out, or I just put it back in and
let it run.
Told him there's nothing I can do. It was not an easy fix to fix if I stripped that thread. And the engine was running, although the trims were bad, but I had no choice. I had to leave that one plug in there. And to find out 4 years later, it's still running. So, you know, it's one of those things, sometimes to get the most mileage out of the engine without having to do a head or try to fix a coil in a bad, or a spark plug hole in a bad spot, it was just better to leave it. And we told him, you know, who knows, you know, yeah, one day that cylinder's going to misfire and someone else is going to have to figure it out. Well, that plug got to a point and would just spin. And I spent an hour on it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not destroying this man's engine over one plug.
Yep, and I'm sure he sold it and he got a better truck.
Nope, still owns it. To
What?
this day, he still owns it.
Still owns it?
Yep.
Car or truck?
It was a car. It was like that Grand Am.
Oh, it's a
Same engine.
Oh, that's horrible. The same engine. That engine we just saw, that car.
Yep.
That thing is done.
Yep.
Gone. You can run it to the ground, but
keep fluids in it. It'll keep running. But there's a day that engine's gonna go. It ain't gonna be pretty when it does.
Yeah, you're gonna hear.
Pretty much.
So what kind of car was it? Was it the same like Pontiac?
I'm trying to remember what kind of car it was.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a Grand Am, but it was in the Grand Am family. Corsica.
Corsica?
It was a Corsica.
Oh boy.
The last year of the Corsica that they put the 3.4s in.
There was 3.4s any good?
No.
Yeah. I don't imagine.
People like them. I don't. I think the gaskets, the way they do the gaskets, is garbage in it.
So what else did I put the 3.4 in?
Vans.
Paula's?
Paula's. Now, I will tell you, I prefer the 3.4 over the 3.5, 3.9.
So what makes that one so special?
Nothing. Just it's an iteration of the 3.4, 3.5, 3.9.
Mm.
Alright, 2's back in. Torque up coil pack. Alright, plug coil back in. Down to the last one. Yeah, these two are pretty difficult to do when the intake's in. You have to move the throttle body to do this plug. You can see that in the video of the series I did the first time I did these plugs. Alright, coils look all good. I got no complaints about those coils.
They look clear.
Alright, little WD-40 down throat hole. See how bad this one is.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not back yet. It took a quick break.
Let me down for the day.
Seriously? No, it says bidding still paused.
Alright, cylinder number 6 doesn't look too bad. I only had 2 plugs that were blistered. Doesn't look too bad. So 2 potential cylinder misfires, but what didn't actually cause a misfire caused a ping. It's a different problem. If it still moves the crankshaft at the same speed, you won't get the misfire code for that. Alright, anti-seizure plug, last one in. This job went very well. No horrible noises this time around, but my shop is 77 degrees right now.
Except for that. Shop's hotter than an igloo.
Yep, but you've seen it makes the plugs coming out so much easier.
Oh yeah. Sweating.
Alright, well next job after this, we're going to start replacing some cooling hoses. We only got 19 of them on this car, but hey.
No, what?
There's a loss.
19?
Yeah. The heater hoses, I already did 1 bypass, the throttle body hoses, there's some hoses over here. The normal upper lower.
Oh boy. 19.
I don't know if it's 19, but I know it's above 5.
I think we need coffee for that one.
Coffee and lunch.
Oh boy. Frankly,
Hooked up pretty quick. Took much time.
wow. 19. Did you check the owner's manual?
I've looked up the factory service manual, and it's astonishing the amount of water hoses this thing has that they don't support. You can't get.
Do we have any of it?
Yeah, I have a whole box full of hoses.
No wonder why I saw a box full of hoses in that Toyota. I was just like, what is all this for? And I see, I'm like, oh no.
Alright, last plug's torqued down. All went well. One thing you don't want to do with plugs in this engine is drop them in the hole. You can use a vacuum hose if you really want to be ghetto and cheap, but it does work. We had to do that on a couple cars, didn't we? He's like, what are you doing with the vacuum hose? Let me show you an old trick. You have a hard time getting them started. That's the way to do it.
Aren't they sealed?
What?
The hoses.
Of course they're sealed. Luckily there's only 3 on this side. And a bunch on the side you can't really work on. You get the heater core.
You gotta tear the whole thing apart.
Yeah, that's why I haven't put the intake top on, because at least now I got a little bit of room to work.
What about this area right here?
Yeah, that's I don't know if I'm recording because there's just no view.
Yeah, I mean there is, but the battery, frickin'.
Yeah. All right, plug in the last coil.
Last coil plugged in.
And we're done. All right, well, we hope you enjoyed the spark plug segment with the intake off, but if you do want to see the full job with the intake on, it can be done either way, check out the link in the description above me right now. And other than that, if you like this content, be sure to subscribe and see you next time. Thanks for watching.